Hello and welcome to 709 Meridian. Welcome back if you're returning, and welcome if you're first time in it. We are your hosts for this commentary podcast. I am D, and this is Andrew.
Hello.
And tonight we are reviewing, commentating, and just all around spitballing with the 2010 film Predators, as we are now within the Predator franchise. So the last time we did Predator 2, and we jumped all the way ahead to Predators because, well, the Alien versus Predator films are sort of hybrid deals that sort of take away from the straightforward continuity of each franchise. So now we're up to Predators.
So, yes, we don't know if where those stand in continuity. We have not had Aliens versus Predator and the Multiverse of Madness to sort that out for us. But if you really want us to do the Alien versus Predator movies, you can let us know. I will watch Predator 1 any day, and we can turn the second one into a drinking game with Everclear and go to the hospital. So, Predators. Academy Award winner Adrien Brody in Predators. I have only seen this once, so it'll be a refresher.
I've seen it, maybe twice.
So yes, I
cannot remember.
I remember the twist, 2 twists, but this is the. Well, we don't know what the Predator franchise is because they did this. I don't think it was a bomb. It just didn't do super well. But then
it wasn't a super hit.
So because the Predator movies aren't super hits. The first one was a Schwarzenegger movie when Arnold Schwarzenegger could open movies, right? Like, I don't know. We'll talk about it during
it was meant to
show.
Be another Arnold sort of action picture, but it ended up being a little deeper than what it was.
Yeah,
it got bigger and bigger thanks to video and cable, and just it had that build up.
It helped doing a sci-fi movie in the 80s with good special effects. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There were only about 12 of them. So here we go. Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah. Counter down.
All right. Starting in 3, 2, 1, play. 20th Century Fox. Slow-ass logo for it, too. Full fanfare. Or did they start doing full fanfare more?
Well, this was an anniversary.
75th anniversary. And Troublemaker. This is the Robert Rodriguez. Predators movies. Yeah. We looked this up last week. I don't know if we talked about it while recording, but this is basically Robert Rodriguez's Predator pitch from 1995 or 4 or something. Like, this was always the movie he was going to make as a Predators movie.
And we're immediately thrown right into the action here.
He probably had just seen Drop Zone and was like, that is one hell of a way to open a Predator movie.
Shit, I just watched Drop Zone. God damn it. Jerry Busey.
Oh shit, that's right. The special effects probably are better at parts because that's all CGI and it's not great.
Yikes.
You gotta love how cheap movie composites in 2010 are what Warner Brothers still does with their DC movies in 2020.
Yeah, all that screen work. Ugh.
All right. So this one is directed by Nimrod Antal, I think his name is. He's done this in something called Armored. Both of them are very nicely directed. I don't know what else he's done. I always met he didn't catch on. He's Spanish, maybe, or somebody. I don't know. But he's good. we're back in the jungle. We're following the rules of the J.J. Abrams longtime sequel, where you're in the jungle and you've got an elite mercenary. He just happens to be Adrien Brody.
And it doesn't quite yet look like an unfamiliar jungle.
No, he could have he could have dropped into Predator 1 in time. I would have implied that in the trailer. Fucking throw it, everybody.
And the music, I don't know if it's directly Silvestri or not.
But it is very, yeah, they are not fucking around with
it's
the Predator
using
music.
Themes. And here we go with Machete, Danny Trejo.
And now we know what Adrien Brody's Batman voice sounds like, too. Uh-oh. I forgot that Danny Trejo was in this.
Me too, but being Robert Rodriguez, it makes sense.
Oh, look, we've got the
gun.
The gun from 1. Painless. Wasn't that its name?
And that's not the ghost of Jesse, the body Ventura.
Or sadly, Jesse Ventura playing his twin brother. We're also going to get into everybody having their weapon a la a John Woo movie, because Rodriguez took that. Who's this guy? The actor? Is that? Yep. He's not a stunt cast. This is also 1 hour, 46 minutes, which is apparently the Predator's runtime to this point, because the first one's like 107, the second one's 106, and this one's 106. It was like when the first 2 or 3 Batman movies all had the same runtime. Like 126, I think.
Was this guy Russian?
That doesn't age great. That doesn't age great.
I've seen him as bodyguard number 2. But in the other movie, I think his name was Victor.
Like his striped sailor shirt. Yeah, maybe she knows. So, big joke that I noticed the first time I watched this.
Oh, wow.
Back in the day, back in Desperado, Robert Rodriguez talked about how the studio executives wanted him to cast like a blonde bombshell in what would be the Salma Hayek role. And he was like, why can't we get a Latinx bombshell, Salma Hayek? Now, in this movie, I do remember this, that is Alice Braga, who is from Brazil, and she is playing an Israeli.
Really?
Was Gal Gadot busy? I'm just asking. Like, really? They didn't have any...
Yeah, she was... wasn't she still in Fast and Furious?
Yeah, but she couldn't have worked on those very long. She didn't do very much of those. But anyway, so Alice Braga's fine, but still, it's a weird double standard from Robert. Yep, so we're still traipsing through the jungle. And they're being followed. I don't remember, but I'm going to bet that his shirt's going to come off and he's going to have Yakuza tattoos.
Well, yeah. And they messed his shoes up.
I would be more worried about whether or not that was mud or droppings. Oh, he's going to go barefoot. Nice. Yeah, I remember
just so
this
he
one.
could track him.
Yeah, I remember this one being fine. Like it's a Predator movie is like sort of a summer thrill ride, though, which is not exactly what the first two were.
Well, you know what it was supposed to be? It was supposed to be Predator Jurassic World. This was supposed to start a whole new round of movies.
Oh, that's right. Walt Goggins.
Yeesh. Wait a minute.
What was that?
That's holy shit, no way.
Wait, is that
Mahershala Ali?
No. It can't be, can't is it? No.
Yes.
Is it really?
Wow.
No fucking way. It totally is.
Huh.
Oh, he was doing accents still.
Yeah. Holy shit.
That's fucking awesome.
And of course, Topher Grace.
Topher Grace.
Playing Eddie Brock. Basically.
I mean, there you go. Thank you, Walt Goggins. You just sort of summed it up.
Huh.
Who could have made that funny? I don't know.
No, they got the right guy. I mean, he's not spectacular, but you know, everybody got what they. Everybody works well with their part.
Of course, we don't know. They don't know what they're doing there. They just remember parachuting in.
Yeah.
All right. Is it time for a strung up? Nope. Say Predator jungle installation art piece.
Yeah. But they have him playing Blade. What I mean.
So I can't remember if they ever explained the extraction from Earth process.
Uh, I think they just tell why that they got chosen.
Yeah.
Never realized how much Topher and Hayden Christensen kind of favor each other.
Oh man, you did not need to say that this close into the movie. You could have waited on that.
Oh, is Machete the Billy of this one?
Yakuza guy is going to be the Billy.
Well, yeah.
How do they hear Adrien Brody? Like he's
He's muttering.
he's tough guy, mutter whispering. Like they can't hear him.
If they're there to hunt, why are some of the ones weaponless? One part of the hunt, you know,
That they would
weapons.
need to be armed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is where like that whole thing gets blurred. Their rules.
well, I also think were they going against something in Requiem? Like, didn't Requiem have some weird ending that fucked with predators or something? I don't know.
Didn't it have the super predator in it or
It
some
had
stupid?
it had the no, the predator had the super predator. But yeah, they had an alien come out of a
One of them had a
predator.
hybrid.
Yeah, there was a hybrid, but I think the hybrid got back to the predator homeworld. I think I can't remember. Again, if you want us to suffer through that, let us know. But so this one sort of reset. This was a reset of all continuity, theoretically back to 2. And what was I thinking of? Adrien Brody's not a leader, everyone.
Nah,
He wants to be
he's
on
a
his own.
loner.
Yeah.
He's a lone wolf.
And that's the difference. Dutch and Danny Glover were both
They were
team
leaders.
players. They were leaders. They were real leaders.
This is the spin on the trope. He's got to learn to be a leader.
But so why do the predators stop coming to Earth?
I don't think they
Why?
did. This is just a different type of thing they do for a game, probably.
That's weird. That's a weird. Seems really
The reason
expensive.
why these guys are up there.
Though I guess if you pulled them all at once and then dropped them all at once when you got there, that would be as economical as sending a predator to Earth.
Or it could be a point of they just learned humans have adapted to killing them over
That's the
time.
thing, though. Yeah. Well, the other thing about it is the problem with Aliens versus Predator. You would never, if you were a predator, why would you hunt a human when you could hunt aliens? They're so much harder, right? Like, are you gearing up to aliens? Because I can't
I think
imagine that
they worry about the infection,
Yeah.
something, I don't know. I think There's a reason why they're fighting, though, each other. Or so I thought. Maybe that was a comic.
The comic had the predators hatching the aliens intentionally as like for hunting. I can't remember what the first movie did. All right. So now we have a crashed cargo ship or something. Oh man, the fucking light in this is so good.
The giant pet box. Kitty carrier.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. They weren't. So he's armed. They weren't dropping the predators there with them too, were they?
Probably. This is a.
I mean, that would make more.
This was a planet that was used for.
Right.
Because it's all game to them.
I wonder if Disney will ever force a predator into like Star Wars, a la E.T. and Phantom Menace.
A Mandalorian predator. Yeah. Don't think somebody's not like brainstorming that shit.
Oh, I know those things. They're from SETI Alpha 5.
Right. That's SETI Alpha 5.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So once again, we're thrown directly into the mystery of what the hell this is and where are we, as opposed to the deeper drama of the first movie, where they were duped into somewhere.
Look, they're using Dutch techniques.
Yeah, Dutch traps.
Do we get some action though? I mean, it is from 2010. They might have the 12-minute rule or whatever it is.
It's just some very Dutch meets Indiana Jones shit.
Mm-hmm. Rambo 5, everyone.
Yeah.
You didn't miss anything. Yeah. Nimrod Antal ought to do like a fucking Marvel movie or something.
Something where they don't have superpowers.
Yeah, some ag.
Probably would have been really good with a Black Widow or a Hawkeye.
Right. He could do the Defenders 2.0. That'd actually be fucking great. I don't know.
Something with the street level characters.
Yep.
Shit, Thunderbolts maybe, but
maybe.
oh no, Ray Brower,
and it looks like something burst its way through his chest. Just kidding.
That was the first summer I saw a dead kid.
Is there a leeches scene?
Right. He hates me. I'm no good.
So a lot of the stuff in this is sort of teases that Arnold Schwarzenegger's going to cameo.
Yeah.
And that doesn't stop with this movie. Like they do it in The Predator too. And he just wouldn't do it or something for the end of Predator 4. But with this one, they were like constantly hinting at it because at this point, Arnold had been making cameos in all the fucking Terminator movies that he wasn't really in during this period. He'd at least show up for, a day of CGI or whatever.
That one wasn't bad. Whichever one with the fake Arnold.
Oh yeah, compared to where we went.
Yeah.
Oh, you were right. He's Billy.
First
Mm-hmm.
First eye to eye. Kind of, here we go.
Odds that he doesn't die first are about 0 in this fucking movie too. I also like how the Predator vision is like too good now. Like,
yeah, it's very much altered. It's HD.
They've got a lot of focus on it and shit. And I'm like, why wouldn't you just fucking want to, like, you could have a better heads up display. The Terminator did, right? Robocop did. You guys should fucking figure this shit out. Like,
he's got that Knight Rider upgrade.
I feel like the Predators aren't spending enough time on accounting and technological upgrades.
Okay, so a lot of walking around.
A lot of walking around. I mean, they took them to wherever they shot this, so they had to get their fucking money's worth. This is a lot of outdoor shooting for a Robert Rodriguez movie. But wait,
dun, dun.
That's 3 planets plus a moon. Holy shit!
We on Earth. We ain't on Earth. We ain't on Earth. That's just the point where you realize I ain't getting off this planet alive.
Was that a giveaway in the trailer?
Yeah, because people were like, why the hell? I think the teaser came out. It was like, why they put him back in the jungle again? And then they had to actually explain to the dummies that this time they're on a planet.
Is it a petrosaur? Okay, so 2010. Was this before Justified, but after The Shield, maybe?
It is before Walt Goggins really got. It's before he was the actual name.
Justified sort of did that. So
when did Django come out?
He was in Django?
Yeah, he was in Django.
No, he was in Django. I haven't seen Django. 2011? Earlier? I don't remember. Yeah. So we've been around this time. Yeah. It also looks like they're on the island from Mortal Kombat. That looks vaguely like the forest where Sub-Zero and what's his face
Scorpion.
Fight. Yeah.
Get over here.
Do they call it painless at some point? Like, that'd be funny.
Oh shit.
Yeah. There's a predator dog thing.
Right.
how many people are shooting at it and apparently not hitting it?
Right, it's not doing anything.
Oh, there we go. So they
Whoa.
just needed to.
Uh,
Oh shit!
there's a herd of them.
Topher Grace is a lot of work. So see, there you go. It only does take one shot to the head to take him down. So they were missing them a lot. This fucking guy is intentionally missing him. That guy's fucking Batmaning at the Joker at the end of Batman 89. And I didn't train the Batwing's guns. Oh, see, now they can be friends because he saved him.
Oh wait, is Walt supposed to be the Bill Paxton?
I think he's the closest to the Bill Paxton. I don't think there's anybody else who. Nobody else is talking really. Like they managed to get a bunch of people who can't
stock.
talk.
Everybody else is stock.
Oh shit! I just thought of it. What's the fucking guy from? Okay, so here are your two casting choices, your alternate casting choices, and what would it have done to the film if Topher Grace had been played by Seth Green? What was the name of the fucking guy from Scream? Was that Jamie Kennedy?
Jamie Kennedy.
So I should not be complaining about.
Right. Do not complain
Topher
about
Grace.
Topher in this.
Okay, so she's not going to kill herself. So we just saw something. Oh no, the whistle's going off. So wait, nobody was going to save her ass and just let her fucking kill herself, and she just saved Topher Grace. That's not nice. Can you imagine what Stan Winston could have done with those fucking things?
Yeah.
That is the other thing.
Why do they bleed red blood?
Because they're not from Alien, or they're not from the Predator homeworld. They're from somewhere else.
Still, that's too. They're on this planet that looks like Earth. These creatures that bleed red blood. I mean,
they look vaguely like deadites, which
they couldn't have been a little more creative with them. I mean, shit. Klingons have what?
It's Robert Rodriguez.
Pink blood.
What do you want? It's Robert Rodriguez, man. Like,
remember, I mean, 91, they did that fucking Star Trek, and they showed you aliens don't have to have. And this is a Predator movie, damn it.
dun dun dun.
You know, Adrien Brody's doing a young Jean Reno.
Little bit, right? Like,
What about Dilla?
see, he could have said, because my dad was Dutch.
Right.
Uh-oh. Uh-huh.
Huh?
Very horror movie shot. They should have
Oh boy,
gotten at least one expendable-esque tough guy for this, though, right? Like,
that would have been a little too on the nose.
you think so?
Yeah, because this is 2000s. You
Mm,
know, this is post macho, so
okay.
you can't have you can't have a
I want to see Carl Weathers and Arnold Schwarzenegger rub together on the surf or whatever. Ding, ding.
hmm. That's why Adrien Brody's the lead here.
Yeah. Adrien Brody loved trying out different parts, and none of them ever worked.
No, they
Poor fucking
kind of fell
guy.
apart
Yeah.
because it stopped being about acting. He's an actor. They just can't make him work in shit like this. I mean, he's in a world where there's too many damn Fast and Furious movies out.
Yeah. Should have done a with these people who end up on like some obscure streaming show. I'm like, just do a fucking Marvel movie. You'll at least be on a better streaming show. Like,
He wouldn't have made a bad Loki.
no, he would have been great. But I don't
Even
know.
Moon Knight, for that matter. I mean,
I don't think the problem with Moon Knight's going to be the actor.
oh well.
Problem with Moon Knight's fucking Moon Knight.
Mm.
I mean, there's still something left he could do. Who knows how many villain parts they've never really actually tried to fill out. Okay. I don't know if he was actually not dead but suffering. I think you probably would have done a
Yeah, it was a
headshot.
trick.
What? Did we miss that? That Danny Trejo went missing?
Well, they noticed he was missing.
Okay.
And how it goes, Danny Trejo. Machete is not as tough as
The Predator.
not as tough as the Predator.
What would they be doing without Adrien Brody and the girl there? They like can't do
They would have got
anything.
knocked off a lot sooner.
Yeah. Like,
They wouldn't have been much game. Because so far, the Predator itself has not attacked them.
I wish somebody had done this in an Arnold voice. This monologue from Arnold, though. Arnold would be too expensive on Cameo.
The tow trucks go that way.
Did they just buy the soundtrack CD and play it as
Pretty
needed?
sure.
Okay.
Because that's just what it sounds like.
Mhm.
Like there's no even real reason for the music to be like that.
Except to remind
Nothing's
you
happening.
that it's a Predator movie and you're supposed to like
Yeah.
it. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. That looks kind of bad. That's
Yeah.
gross. Okay.
It's starting to remind me a little bit of Skull Island.
A little bit. That's our first look at a predator like skull.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, this was also made after Lost. So, like, the stranded in a tropical, weird place thing was very on the nose back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were constantly somewhere on a island for a minute.
None of those, of course, are as good as when your favorite soap opera would get stranded on an island back in the 80s and 90s when they needed some
Mm-hmm.
when they
A
needed some
two-parter.
ratings. Yeah, so they fucking sent them to something that looked cheaper than Gilligan's Island. Uh-oh.
Hmm.
38 minutes in, and there's a dead predator? What the fuck's going on? And he's on one of the modern art pieces.
This is where we learn there's different sort of there's a bit of a hierarchy, I guess. I don't know. There's different ones.
Yeah, I don't know if how they established. I think they did that in the comics a bit too, eventually, because you run out of things to do. But
I
that's
think
one of the
this,
OG predators.
yeah, this is supposed to be the one that resembles the original.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Yeah.
See, this is progressive. They killed the Hispanic guy first and the black guy second.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Adrien Brody couldn't, raise his voice for that one time, so he had to whisper yell.
Uh, Down goes that guy.
Oleg something. We got some explosions. This isn't the 80s. We can do this sequence at 41 minutes and not 5 minutes before the end of the movie.
Oh, God. See, they did this in the original. See, what do you know? Hey, a waterfall, huh?
But
Wow.
not in Arnold's backyard, unfortunately.
They're going to roll around in mud, too? This is bullshit, man. Homage is homage, but come on.
Well, that's the thing that's interesting about this versus Prey. Oh, look, we've got predator batarangs Batman Forever
Red Wing.
Batarangs, yeah, Red Wing, um, is that this sort of generation of sequel did not know how to do homage. And it's taken them a fucking while. Like, because Predator Prey's homage is for the most part pretty good. But like this
Yeah.
stuff is just like desperate, like Arnold's gonna be here, Arnold's gonna be here. No, he's not. It's like fucking Terminator 3 or something, right? Like just desperate. All right. I think we're in. Where did they film this? I can't remember. But that location doesn't look unfamiliar. Okay, we're down to 5 now. 6.
Yeah.
Oh, that's for leaving us. Yeah.
See, that's why he's the ultimate predator.
But when you think about it, they're all predators.
Yeah, they're all predators.
I'm just trying to picture how many lozenges he had to have at the end of every day. Oh, she knows what it is. She could have a spin-off, prequel spin-off. I don't believe the Russian guy understands any of the English either. Yeah.
Oh, so she knows.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. The Israeli Defense Force knows all about the Predator.
Oh man.
Okay. Is that the
This is
only
almost
one?
as bad as Ghostbusters Afterlife, dude. Shit. Oh.
Let me tell you about the movie that presumably you haven't seen for some reason.
Like, while she's doing all of this in any other movie, they would have showed clips. They just would have been careful enough not to show Arnold's face.
Right? That would have been fucking awesome. Oh, that would have been great.
That'd have been hilarious. As she's telling the fucking story of the first movie.
But you'll notice we don't hear anything about Predator 2.
No.
So
We went
Predator,
to LA. There was one in
right.
LA.
Predator 2 being in continuity comes back with Prey.
Yeah.
I don't remember about
That's
the
because
Predator. We'll have to see
this is
next
when
week.
this was made when a large majority of the people were like, Predator 2 sucked. It was on its way to being this, it's only a recent thing that
Yeah. It's only a
Predator
recent
2.
rediscovery or discovery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, can you take your shirt off so we can see the Yakuza tattoos? Like, I don't want to wait the whole movie. Is he chewing on bone? Is that a no? It's a cigar.
Wow. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
A line that can never pass now.
Nope, 2010. 2010 was actually a long time ago. This is a Disney movie, folks. This is a Disney
This is a
movie.
Disney movie now. They forgot to add in that she's like the niece or something of.
No, because she's Israeli. She just knows about it because it's like common knowledge in the armed forces that there's a predator.
Oh, is that a scorpion in the knife?
Well, he won the Best Academy Award for The Pianist and really didn't know what to do with his career after that. And it's been downhill since then.
And then he hosted SNL.
I don't remember that.
He hosted SNL and got banned for life for he introduced Sean Paul, right?
Uh-huh.
But he wore some like long dreadlock wig and he talked in some real like crazy ass Rastafari accent and just kind of went off script. And Lorne Michaels hates growing off script and people found it offensive, so he got banned for life. You got to see the clip; it's hilarious.
So many good decisions. So many good decisions, sir.
Like nobody knew he was going to do that. All he was supposed to do was like introduce the music act, but instead he got in like this costume.
Very nice jungle photography. Huh? Still got the guy with the handgun. Handgun versus Predator doesn't seem very effective. Yeah, I mean, are there any of these cast against type action heroes outside of a superhero movie that have really worked well?
Nah, most of them were one and dones.
What is this fucking thing? Ew. That thing's icky.
Oh, see, that's the point where the audience is supposed to be like, ah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't complain about Predator 2 having forced humor and then try to watch Predators and it's like
Yeah.
It wasn't mine. Oh. Dun dun dun. Well, what's also funny about the Russian guy is he does absolutely nothing in the scenes. Like Walt Goggins, you'll catch like doing shit to try to get
Actually
attention. Right?
reacting to
Yeah.
stuff.
But like the Russian guy he's just like, am I allowed to look in the same direction as everybody else?
Because I'm telling you, he's only played.
Look at him.
He's only played the thug, the bodyguard.
Oh, there's a predator there with a funny helmet. What the fuck
Wait a
are
minute.
you? Oh, that's right.
Morpheus.
My name is Morpheus. The Matrix sent me here as a fuck you. So obviously, of course, this could have been Arnold too.
If only he could have played it batshit crazy.
Now they say that they never intended on it being Arnold because that'd be too distracting from the rest of the movie. But the thing is, when Rodriguez was writing this in 94, 95, you fucking know that was Arnold. You fucking know that was Arnold.
There's just no way he would have died in the movie, though.
No. Or Arnold was Adrien Brody. Or they were like bringing him back all the way. Because wasn't that like one of the bullshit rumors that there was going to be a Predator movie with Arnold and Danny Glover against the Predator?
Oh, I just remember the rumors always Arnold coming back.
Yeah.
I don't know about him and Danny.
Back in the mid 90s, like that was the Rodriguez pitch. And so instead of having an assorted group of unrelated killers, you would have had previous victors or whatever.
Yeah.
Which makes more sense.
That part I get.
Yeah.
Where they took like people who beat the Predator and did something like this.
And then it's shitty at the end, and they get sent to the next or it ends with fucking Arnold and Danny Glover sitting around a campfire like it's the thing.
So we're finally getting into some somewhat sci-fi-ish scenery here.
Mm-hmm.
We're not in the forest anymore. We're not in the jungle. We're within the confines of a vehicle of some sorts or whatever.
Of a fucking shitty 20th century Fox spaceship. Every fucking spaceship in a Fox movie, starting with Alien Resurrection, has just been like this shithole type of thing.
This shithole spaceship, which is nothing but corridors. Somehow there's always liquid on the floor or super aged and rusty.
That's all just Larry Fishburne's piss. He's just like, I'll just go right there.
Go wherever I feel like it.
I've been going there for the 20 years I've been here. It's got power, though.
And it looks just like the sets from Aliens. Is that a Weyland-Yutani? Is that a Weyland-Yutani vehicle?
What I don't get is that like Predators was not made. I don't think it was made under a different regime at Fox. Oh, face forward, the mine, just like in the first one. Predators was made, I thought it was the same like Fox regime, like that always like was a cheapskate about sci-fi and shit. The Tom Rothman, lowballing X-Men movies, even when they were hits, and Aliens versus Predator on the cheap and shit, right?
X-Men movies were always like seem like you would hear they made so much, and then you would see the effects done in them, like when they fly and shit. And it was like, how the fuck? How are you doing this? And we made like 400 million.
Have you seen the special effects in the Harry Potter movie? Nobody actually fucking cares. Got the nice piss yellow future light there. Because this is in the post reappreciation of Alien 3.
Yeah.
I think when I first saw this, so I would have seen it in like 2011. I can't remember. I didn't see it in the theater, but I was like, what the fuck has Larry Fishburne been doing? And I was like, oh, that's right. He was in those Matrix sequels and then that he
Mm-hmm.
disappeared.
It actually would have been funnier if it was in this one. He was the one hoping a savior would come and get him out.
Yep. We
I'll
just get
see.
lots of fucking exposition in this one, don't we? Like,
Mm-hmm. He's figured all that out.
how does he know it's been going on a long time? It couldn't, it could just be going on. This was Larry Fishburne trying out the idea of being the special guest star for pay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, did Russian guy notice he wasn't talking to somebody, or was Russian guy just looking around? Do we know? We don't.
This is all for you guys who have never seen a Predator movie before.
This isn't your dad's Predator. This is Predators.
Yeah. A ship.
Do you think they competed for who could talk quieter?
Uh,
I don't know. Like, I feel like this part needed to be a better stunt cast. Like, if it were Keanu Reeves were playing the Adrien Brody part, this would be funny. But I'm just like, Larry Fishburne doesn't have anything to do with Predator. He has like very little to do with sci-fi. Like,
well, he's Morpheus, though. That
yeah,
to whoever loves that shit is
yeah.
like is almost like um Sam being Mace Windu.
It would have been funnier if they'd done him as a Colonel Kurtz from Apocalypse Now, since Larry Fishburne was in Apocalypse Now. That'd at least be funny.
That's what they're sort of doing.
It's a little bit, but
Them being slightly batty.
they could homage that, and that would have been
Yeah.
fine. Was this before? Yeah, this was before Man of Steel. This was before Perry White for two
This is before
movies.
shit. This is before John Wick, isn't it?
Yep.
God, dog.
If it weren't for everybody being how many years older? 15 years older, this does feel like a Predators sequel that they would have made right around the same time they made Alien Resurrection.
Yeah, because
The
it all looks the
only,
same.
yeah, the only difference is if they had been making them at the same time, you would have seen the Wayland Utani in this fucking thing or something. They would have done
Yeah,
another
something.
Easter egg. But like this really does feel like that. And it's like It's better than Alien Resurrection.
Well, hey.
Aw.
Okay, well, now we know who's gonna die next.
Yep. The fuck is? Oh, that's right. He's got a tattoo. Oh, they're bonding.
Wow.
It's so funny. Oh shit, that's right. I just remembered how he dies.
Mm-hmm.
Like a samurai.
It's a Hanzo sword.
You know, I just assumed he wasn't talking. I never thought he didn't understand what was going on. We're pretty lucky that Highlander has never been sold to a bigger studio that could do a crossover.
Oh.
There also haven't been Highlander comics, have there? Like not,
Yeah.
but not
There's been comics. They just haven't been, I mean,
because like if Dark Horse had had it, you're telling me there wouldn't have been an Aliens versus Predator versus Highlander Dark Horse series, please.
yeah, I don't know why they never took off in the comics. I think it might have been because they didn't know which one to follow, or I don't know, they always had it was kind of like how Ghostbusters was for the longest time. Like before, I think IDW got it. They were just different, really messed up versions of Ghostbusters in the comics. After like now, comics did the real Ghostbusters. There was one company, what was it, 88 miles per hour or whatever.
Oh, those fucking guys, yeah.
It just had them as like, it wasn't funny. It was more serious edged. And, you know, it wasn't until IDW got it that they really fixed it. So Highlander is a one of those up in the air sort of things they can't get right in comics.
So much talking in this fucking movie. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ruben Blades would have been dead by now. Come on now.
Really, what half the movie is gone and not much has happened other than you know the ones who got picked off, and we haven't seen much.
But this is new movie pacing, right? Like,
yeah, this is supposed to be the
this is the same.
jump
Speaking
off.
of, what do you call it? Skull Islands had the same pacing.
Yeah,
Like,
that's Tom with Hiddleston and Bree.
yeah, and Sam Jackson
And Sam Jackson. Yeah,
as Colonel Kurtz.
this thing deserves to die.
Okay.
Eh.
So here's your twist number one. Larry Fishburne is a bad guy. He's not Morpheus.
Yeah, he's just ah.
Okay. Thank you, Walt Goggins. We see your part for this. Yeah, he is the
Yeah, he's the Bill Paxton.
he's the Bill Paxton. He's the Hudson, but he's not even the Hudson as written as well as Predator 2. It's just like you need something besides observing the obvious, goofy. Right? Like, yeah. This is just the Predator music. I bet that the credit on this is Don Davis, the guy who did the Matrix movies. Because when he fucking does other scores, he just does the original score over again. I don't know why the first Matrix has such good music. Like, it's all he's ever written that was any good at all. All right. That was underwhelming for Morpheus.
Yeah, there's the end of your cameo.
Yep.
He was just there to get blown the fuck away like that. All those years of survival came to that one moment.
It's like a raptor breaking in. See, that's kind of what is very different about this is this comes after Jurassic Park. This comes after you had Spielberg legitimize sci-fi action sequences in a way that John McTiernan and Stephen Hopkins never did, right? Like, you don't have people building their whole career, basing their whole careers on ripping off.
Well, everybody decided they wanted to be the Alien Squad, you know?
Yeah.
Or the Predator guys. This was too much, though. I mean, they don't really put much of a original spin on anything in this.
No, and the problem is it's like all of the choices they make for the Predators, you barely like see it. So instead you're just dealing with Adrien Brody and Alice Braga, and it's like, okay, big deal. You can see that Adrien Brody actually can't get very buff. So that's good to know.
Like they just, alluded to a civil war between the Predators, but we're still just following them.
Yeah. And this is the problem. We probably could have
understood the story a little better if we had seen the hostilities early on between the different. Or maybe the fact that they were just playing against each other like this.
Adrien Brody's got, he's written, I'm not going to say it, never mind. I have a really funny joke and it's really inappropriate. I would have made it in 2010. I won't make it today. I just remembered the details of the second twist. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we, Russian guy's still alive though, right? He's somewhere in line.
Uh-huh.
And now we all have to get these. Okay, so this is a thing scene with your flame mixed with an alien scene. It's like
blue flare
with in blue. It's just like that's a thing shot. So it's kind of like comic books. All comic books are based off of The Dark Knight Returns and Watchmen. All movies are based off of Alien, The Thing, and I don't know, Blade Runner.
Huh.
We haven't done anything new since 82.
No.
Wow. Why are they leaving him? Just because Oh, huh. That's kind of rude. Like,
Oh no.
we can see it though. Oh, now we're in the end of Hellboy, I think.
This really does look like them running through sets of other
Right.
action pictures.
Well, I think especially because there's like what do you call it? The water dripping there seems to be dripping from like some sort of piping system, which makes little sense because the spaceship's crashed on the planet. So, aw,
And there he goes.
yeah. Oh, damn. He's a crawler. Well, he's got an extra long set of claws. That's one of the developments, and I thought that was from Aliens versus Predator, though. They must have thought it was cool enough to keep for this. Oh man, he got killed by the reindeer predator. That's embarrassing.
Uh-huh. Oh wait.
Oh,
Surprise.
that was
Beat
not
him at his
great
own game.
explosion CGI.
No.
Holy shit, that's really bad explosion. That's like cheap explosion run through a fucking Final Cut filter. You think at least they'd know how to blow shit up. How did they never con? Oh, because John Woo didn't stay with Fox after Broken Arrow. Like, how did they never con him into doing a fucking Predator movie and like, well, there you go. Buy Walt Goggins. That's fine.
And that's it.
Now we're on.
He doesn't get a Hudson death fighting.
No, you're on a because he's a bad guy. You're on a Stonehenge in a storm set. Oh,
there we go.
Hey, green blood.
I thought so.
And a heroic-ish end. Oh, he stole the armor from Larry Fishburn. He's getting this guy with the fucking jaw.
Yeah.
Yep. One grab. This set looks like the end of King Kong 76. The difference would be that presumably predators had access to better technologies.
Oh, wow.
Though maybe not for a Rocky set. Oh, shit. They're going to run into Captain Kirk. It's like, have you seen any fucking stone monsters around here? Like, no.
Give me Genesis.
What I was actually
God
thinking
need with a starship. Who is this?
Oh God! Now we're doing the fucking other. All because the thing can't like see signs that people without the vision can see. Like the whole thing.
The raptor scene from Lost World.
Mm-hmm. The whole thing with them hunting with the masks on implies that they're cheating at the hunt. Shouldn't they be unarmed,
especially if they're doing
the
this
mask? Yeah.
On their own terrain, you know.
Come on. It's time. It's time to make his stand with his samurai sword. Is he going to take his shirt off?
Oh, he's even got the Billy music.
Yeah. giving Adrien Brody the "I'm sacrificing myself for everyone" nod. Oh, who is that?
There you go. There's your tattoo.
Oh. Oh, good grief. Can we get over with it? It's not as effective as it was in the first fucking movie.
Especially since the sword can't do shit to him unless.
Well, it's also at night. Like, Billy committed suicide to save them time, but also, like, because he lost his nerve. That's the thing about this one is nobody goes nuts.
Oh, Fishburn was already crazy.
Fishburn was already crazy, but in Predator 1, everybody goes a little fucking nuts. This movie should have just been Poncho.
Yeah, Poncho, they should have brought him. He should have been alive after all.
Because he got killed in a shitty way.
Yeah, he
got like a blast to the neck that didn't even make enough contact because they couldn't afford the effect. So if you've never played Ghost of Tsushima, that's a good game. Are we doing a whole fight? Are you?
Oh yeah.
No, it is only.
This is supposed to be badass in 2010 terms.
But
no, wait for it.
They
wait for it.
Oh yeah, this is pre-John Wick. So nobody was doing stunt choreography like that, fight choreography like that for this kind of thing. Okay.
Down he went.
Did they apologize for leaving him, or did that get cut?
No. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And leave his ass.
Wow. See, that's suspicious. He stole the Russian guy's picture of his kids.
Yeah. Now we know something's up.
Something might not be right there. Oh, Adrien Brody's gonna fucking sacrifice Topher Grace. But don't be human. I am a predator.
Oh.
This reminds me a little bit of the mid-90s when Keanu Reeves and Johnny Depp wanted to be action heroes. And Keanu Reeves quit to go start a band. And Johnny Depp wasn't willing to not wear a suit for his action movie. And so it didn't last.
Who else did they throw into that? Because it wasn't just them two.
Kind of was nobody. I mean, Jason Patrick did Speed 2, but that was over. Speed 2 kind of killed that whole thing. if you're not Mel Gibson or Bruce Willis, you can't do an action movie
Yeah, you can't do an action picture.
set in the domestic United States.
Okay, there's the difference. His mouth is just fixed wide open,
not
as
how that
opposed to the
worked.
original.
Yep.
Like the inner mouth used to close.
Did not hear you the first time, Adrien Brody? Aliens versus Predator does have the predators helping humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they know about it. They know about.
Look, it's a shot from the first movie.
Yeah. They know about making allegiances
right
for survival.
Oh, Stan Winston, I miss you so much.
For real, because that just looks like. But Battle for a Planet of the Apes Predator.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween Mass Predator.
Well, it's particularly crappy because they the Aliens versus Predator got shit about it, and then this one comes around and it's like no better. And it's like, well, if you can't figure out how to fucking do it.
No, AVP 2 was the bad one.
That was the bottom, yeah.
That was the one everybody was like, fuck these movies. And this was supposed to bring it all back.
Yep.
Oh, see, he's G1 Predator.
Mm-hmm.
Throwback Predator.
Hell yeah, let's go. That Predator is played by Derek Mears. If I haven't mentioned it, check out the Swamp Thing show with Derek Mears.
Yes. Have you seen it?
I watched it. It's good.
You watched it?
You were right. You were right. I am wrong.
I told you.
You were right.
It was so good.
Oh, are they going to fight now? Which one's the T-Rex and which one's the Indominate? What?
Well, the new Predator is the Indominus.
They need to make a fucking giant raptor in those movies to fuck with it. Do they have a good fight scene or no? I can't remember. Lot of Predator 1 homage here.
Yeah. He's got to get to the chopper.
Kind of the hug wrestling version of a Predator fight there. Okay. Yeah. The Blues or whatever have very different laser cannons.
This is a different Predator than what we're used to. He's a more dangerous Predator.
Even if he has a silly looking jaw.
Yeah, that stupid jaw thing.
No, it wasn't there.
He's doing Michael Myers.
Boom.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Got the end of Jurassic Park 3 here. Oh, that is some definite fucking aliens, but cheaper spaceship effect. I got to take off my mask so I can see you with my own eyes, Luke. And I'm uglier
Ah,
than you. Does he eat his
no.
face? Cockroach predator.
Yeah, big crabbier face predator.
What I love about their
Oh wow. Really?
that looks like a fucking Return of Swamp Thing unman.
Yeah.
In addition to that,
Were we really
that
supposed to think that was cool? That he just takes OG out like that?
that might be why Predators didn't do too well.
Were we supposed to be like, oh God, we got a scarier predator to deal with? Oh
No,
shit.
no.
And he immediately puts the helmet back
Yep.
on. Because we don't have to see how
No.
ridiculous he looks.
Oh, when the time comes, I'll do us both. Isn't that a line from Predator? Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's part one of your twist.
Uh,
Topher Grace isn't by accident. He's a creepy serial killer.
uh.
He's Dexter Morgan.
He's Professor Crane.
I want you to make the spaceship takeoff effects look like they're from enemy mine, but not quite as good.
Oh,
Yep.
use Dr. Smith in it.
Mm-hmm. It would have been funnier if it had been like Michael Myers, Predator versus Jason, Predator
That's what they
versus
ought to do. That's
yeah,
what they should have
a
done.
supernatural slasher.
Just bring them all on from the, for predators to hunt them.
Yep. But he's not
Uh,
normal. See, her vision's blurred and she sees him as distorted, which actually is kind of really shitty to somebody who's got a physical or a facial thing like that. But oh, oh, he just realized Peter Parker's there. Oh,
Get this symbiote off me.
wow, he didn't even check on her first. Probably should have done that. Oh, did he inject her?
Yeah, it had toxin
I
on
thought,
the
oh, okay.
the scalpel.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Dropping my gun. I wonder if bad guy's going to pick up my gun. I've never seen that movie called Die Hard. Probably one, three, four, and five.
Like they don't notice he completely turned. Oh, dun dun dun. Another clap break. Yeah.
How are there 14 minutes left?
Really?
Yeah. Maybe it's
Oh,
got really
a
long
lot
end
of that got to
credits.
be the end credits because
Yeah. 2010. It's got to be really long end credits. Got his last minute Dutch in here, the skull camp out of Willow or whatever. Out of Ewoks too. More of the Predator's shitty interface. I like how its mask is so shiny. Like, who? That was a choice.
Mm,
Look how big the mask is on that stupid fucking head.
right. It don't look right. It looks
No.
sloppy. It looks like one of those action figures where the helmet
Mhm.
don't fit right.
Yeah, that's the thing about the Predator movies is like once you show the Predator, it's got to be good. Like you can't consistently disappoint.
No. Whoever redesigned this horse shit.
Oh damn! And then there's his eyes are visible behind the mask or whatever.
Yeah. It's a H2O predator.
Boom, boom, boom. But it didn't blow up the Predator, even though there were 6 grenades and bad explosion. I just don't get it because it's like, did all those guys who made the Die Hard movies and the Lethal Weapon movies, did they just stop working once CGI explosions became a thing and this just became okay? Ugh. He's covered in, is that
That's
mud?
mud.
He was listening to what's her face. Of course, the fucking thing can see him though, so I don't get it.
Come on, do it.
Oh,
Oh God, kill me! I'm right here. He's really stressed, that predator.
yep. They should have done a bit about how Adrien Brody liked speaking in an Austrian accent and not explained it so he could do things like that. Like that would have given him some personality too. I like how the Predator's visual thing has some deinterlacing problems. That seems very technologically suspect. Oh, didn't do any fucking damage to the helmet. What I like is there's like all these dead military guys, there's all these dead predators in theory around, and none of them ever found any fucking useful weapons.
No.
Except the samurai sword. Oh,
Uh,
you've got
oh,
your
he pulled
weird
out the blue shit. Uh
you got your weird my science project laser there.
oh. Dun 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 dun. Okay, this is somebody else's soundtrack
This
kicking
is
in.
aliens, I think. It's a mix. Isn't this? I don't know. This is some other soundtrack, yeah.
Oh, now we get
Yep.
Adrian getting tossed around,
Yeah,
and
hell yeah. She's got to just get to that rifle though, because we've seen her make that shot. Look at that silly ass helmet. It looks like he's a fucking bad guy in a Masters of the Universe movie.
yeah. There's no reason at this point why he should be wearing it.
Well, because it's such a badass that Adrien Brody couldn't get its helmet off. Good thing that thing's got eye holes. Oh, no. Good thing its heart is exactly the same place as a human's. Oh, that made Adrien Brody mad. So now he's got his battle axe. Oh. Little Mr. Cockroach Predator going down.
Yeah. If you thought a regular predator was hard to kill.
Oh, cut off his. Good thing he cut off the arms, because then it can't do the self-destruct. Did she tell him that? And we talked over it?
No, it's also a nod to Predator 2.
Yeah.
Took his head just like that. This could have been a Highlanders crossover.
That's what I was saying. With the swords and all this shit, could have been a Highlander movie. Because a Highlander wouldn't have to reveal that he was immortal as long as he didn't get hurt. So it'd be a weird. It could be like Zen.
Unless one of the Predators was also an immortal.
Oh, what if the Predator decapitates a Highlander and becomes a Highlander Predator?
Something.
Yeah.
They find a new way to energize themselves or some shit. That's how they learn to be better, efficient killers.
Oh, aren't they cute together? Oh, that's right. We just found out his fucking name.
Nah.
All right, here we go. Oh, they're going to be fucking 5 minutes end credits, aren't there? That's actually not that much.
Where's the sad hero music?
I don't know. This is. Aw, they're just alone on the planet of the predators. Oh, I don't even remember how it ends.
No.
Oh, there's the next
dropping
batch.
More. It never ends.
Well, another thing about the Predators, though, they've got all this janky fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre goes camping shit here, right? But they also like having their technological advantage. So why the fuck didn't they find the Predator base? There's clearly a Predator base where they have the batteries and the fucking chi chargers for all their shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you've seen it. You've seen the movie. Yeah. You love that movie. Produced by Robert Rodriguez. John Davis, Robert Rodriguez's ex-wife.
Is that actually Little Richard?
I'll have to look. Doesn't sound like it. Though they could have done a
later
worse,
Little Richard.
Yeah, they could have done a worse. no, obviously bad cover. Ooh, John Debney. There you go. Yeah, John Debney.
God.
Oh, got Greg Nicotero and
Wait,
Howard
they don't
Berger?
credit Silvestri?
Nope. They'll credit him later. Oh, wow. Alice Braga got third, bill behind Tougher Grace. That's mean. Walt Goggins, Oleg, Larry Fishburn in the opening titles when these guys weren't. Wow, look at Mazza here. Full name.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah. The fuck?
All right. Here we get our remixed Alan Silvestri Predator score.
Oh my God.
Made in association with Dune Entertainment. I can't remember which one's Dune Entertainment was, but they were one of those.
They were really trying their damnedest to make this happen.
Visual effects supervisor Robert Rodriguez.
There goes your shitty explosions.
Yeah, there goes your shitty explosions.
CG explosions.
Here's our cast. These are some fast ass.
Yeah. Holy shit.
These are not. These credits are not slowing down for anybody. But it's still not Marvel credits where it's 6 columns of names and 5-point type.
Yeah.
Where's that fucking music though? Come on now.
Oh, that's not gonna be for a while.
Well, these credits are.
Yeah, the way they're rolling, though, yeah.
And the music sounds like it's on fast forward too.
Yeah, it just sounds like a faster version of the
Nobody
original.
will notice if we speed it up a little bit.
Oh, another song coming up. Oh, this is your original music here. It barely got used.
I wonder if he composed a bunch and they threw it out.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the score has a ton of shit that wasn't in the movie. It's like he remixed it with Silvestri cuts.
Yeah.
But it's mostly Silvestri music.
It's mostly Silvestri music.
It's just a lot like how they did the Superman scores after the first one.
Right? I'm still not seeing any names. Nope. Not under the regular music. Oh God, this is just a fucking remix. Okay. Yeah, Troublemaker Digital was Robert Rodriguez's CGI company that I don't know if they've gotten any work for anything he hasn't produced ever.
Hybrid.
They're French and European CG's cheap, so that would explain things too. Ubisoft is video games, which would also explain. Oh, they did film it in Hawaii. Unit. Okay.
That's why that alien planet looks so much like Earth.
This version of the Predator music sounds like it's intro music for a fucking WWE.
Yeah. There comes the Undertaker.
Dun, 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 dun. Caterers assistants. The Hawaii drivers theme from Predator. Okay, Alan Silvestri. Oh,
finally,
Richard. That's the only credit they gave.
I guess older Little Richard.
Yeah, that's the only credit they gave Alan Silvestri. The theme. Mo Henry cut the film, which means this wasn't shot on digital. So Mo Henry cut he was a negative cutter on a bunch of stuff. Predators.
Oof. Wow.
I feel like I remember it being a little bit better, but
Me too.
It might just be we shouldn't have watched Predator 2 and Predator 1 so quick to Predator 3.
Well, just to see the whole downfall of it all. Just, God. You see why we didn't watch the AVPs yet?
Unless you ask us to. I've been meaning to rewatch the first one. I like the first one. I don't care. It's a movie called
first
Alien.
one was all right.
It's a movie called Alien versus Predator. It's not going to be fucking good. Like,
all
right.
Yeah. The Predators is more of a it's definitely a noise in the background movie. It's nothing when you look back on it because it didn't, renew the spark in Predator movies. It just sort of it's flat.
Yeah.
This could have been the better movie to a worse sequel or something,
Yeah. So once again, the Predator sequel magic did not happen. So we will now, before the next one, we'll take a 8-year break? 7-year break? When the hell's that one from?
What? Predators?
4. No, Predator 4.
Oh, The Predator?
Yeah. 2018. So the franchise now goes on a 8-year break after just getting over its 20-year break between Predator 2. Well, no, that doesn't count because we have to count AVP for at least in terms of like when the sequels got made. So this is a definite 8-year break, though, which is one of the longer ones because even AVP was 2004, I think, or 2005. So this is the second longest break in the franchise is between this one and our next film, The Predator, which Wikipedia says is a sci-fi action horror comedy. And it's one of those movies where you're supposed to think it's bad and funny because otherwise you'd just think it was bad, I guess.
Also because the next one is another one of those a little too self-aware sequels to where they're more or less kind of acknowledging junk from the previous films, just like Predators. The homage is kind of skewed, basically.
Now, The Predator, 2018, when was Stranger Things?
Gosh.
Did that start in 18? Or was that 19? No, couldn't have been 19.
I thought it was 16. Maybe.
Yeah, it's early. Yeah, no, because I bet it is.
Because it always had those gaps.
I bet it is 16-ish. But anyway, yeah, or maybe even 15. I don't know. No,
it wasn't 15. It had to have been 16, 17 at least.
I think it was 16. So whichever. But there will also be sort of I'm bringing that up for a reason when we will talk about during the Predator. But yeah, Predators, I don't know, maybe just compared to what was coming out in 2010, maybe it just seemed a little bit better back then, but it doesn't hold up that well.
No, I recall liking it when I first saw it, and then I haven't watched it much. So, wait, no, I'm talking about this one.
You've seen the Predator, right?
I've seen The Predator,
all
and
right.
We're gonna get into how much ass it is.
All right.
When we do watch it, because that's the one I don't like.
That one is something else. So that'll be our next episode, folks. The Predator. But
so now let's stomp out of this damn jungle.
But we're never getting off this planet.
We're never getting off the damn planet.